the spring. How do you build off of that? How do you move forward from that?
Pretty much, just go over, watch film, what I've been doing, in the spring, look at the good, look at the positives and negatives, and, turn my negatives into positive, just, work off what I did.
Did you know going into spring? Did you feel good about it? Did you feel like you would take that next step?
Yeah, coming in the spring, from my fall with last year's performance, I was just ready to work and, get better. Do, just more than what I did last year, this coming spring, and just being out there, and I felt good, felt great.
Do you feel like now you have to kind of take it upon yourself to not only show it on the field, but leadership wise, and start to take some of those reins, even though you're still kind of young?
Yeah, even Coach Golden and all the other coaches told me, it's time, to step up and be a leader. Told me, on the field, I lead by example, just like be more vocal leader, just continue to stop doing what I'm doing.
Is there a day that goes by that you don't think about who's worn that number before you?
Every day, I ain't gonna lie, just putting on my jersey, putting on my shoulder pads, and I always look at, 52. I'm like, Ray Lewis had this and my own, so I can just go out there and, play hard, do what I need to do. But, it is some days I just go out there and don't even think about, the number.
So are you settled in mentally as a middle? Do you think of yourself as a full-time middle linebacker now here?
Yeah, at first, when I moved to the middle, like I said before, I had no clue what was going on. I was kind of lost, and I was talking to Jimmy Gaines and Johnny Paul, about the middle linebacker position and Sean Spence. But, as soon as I, pretty much got it down pat, I was okay. And, like, right now, I do feel, settled.
Here in Miami, they've had to kind of press some guys, move some guys, Colin and Sean. And how important do you feel like it is to have a steady guy there in the middle for a few years?
I feel like it's real important. I feel like, we won't have to move, nobody around again, how we did before. That's about it.
You did bulk up. Are you still looking to add some more weight this offseason?
Yeah.
Are you happy with where you're at?
All right, now, I want to gain weight myself. They want me like at 230, and right now I'm like at 225, so just put on like 5 more pounds.
Where were you at last year, playing weight?
Last year I was like at 218.
How hard is it? Is that an easy thing to add weight? Is that tough? What do you have to do right now to be able to?
To me, add weight is not that tough. You just got to know what to eat. Workout wise, you just got to push yourself. And as far as eating, you got to eat the right things.
Does your body feel differently, even though it's maybe 7-10 pounds? Does it feel differently moving around with that weight?
No, not really, because, as you're gaining weight, you still working. So, as you're working and running, with the weight that you're putting on, you're able to adjust to it, and you're wrong with it, and do everything you need.
Do you feel even more powerful? You've known to be a hard hitter. Do you feel like you can get even a harder look in on guys?
Yeah, last year, I was 218, and I was, delivering hits, and, now that I put on some more weight, and with Coach Sway's, working us out, the type of workers that he had going on for us, I do feel a lot powerful.
What do you feel like you still have to work at, especially at middle linebacker? What's still parts of the game that you have to improve on?
I feel like some things I need to work on is just basic, like getting off blocks, quicker than I did last year. That I can run around and, just take them on, facing hands, and get off a lot quicker.
Do you think now that the onus is on you? Sean made a lot of tackles in this defense last year. He literally was everywhere. He would have 10-plus tackles a game. Do you think that onus now falls on you to kind of replace that? Or do you feel like you're going to encourage everybody else to play team ball and get, 11 minutes of the ball?
I feel both, honestly. Since Sean left, they moved in his position, so, I feel like, it's my job, do what he did last year. And as far as, like helping my teammates, motivate them, that's something I do on a daily basis. So
A lot
get to the ball.
A lot of people look at maybe you and Chick as that kind of like younger, next generation guys that are going to make plays. Who else do you see out there? Who else is going to surprise us in the fall?
Honestly, I say the whole defense. You got D-line, you have Darius Smith, Curtis Porter, Kevin Kane, linebackers like T.Me, Tyrone Cornelius, Buchanan's coming back, Eddie Johnson. Safety-wise, you have Ray Armstrong, Casey Rogers, corners, Darius Gunther, Brandon McGee, Thomas Fink. So, it's the whole defense.
What will Cookie coming back mean to the linebackers, to the defense?
Yeah, it mean a lot. Last year, he when he got hurt, it was a big loss for us. But at the same time, some guys had to step up. So, him coming back, it didn't mean a lot.
How does he run around out there?
Run around pretty good. just the other day, you know, we ran gases, and he was like our rabbit, you know, to go catch.
Really?
Yeah,
So you feel like he's going to be good to go by the start of camp?
yeah. I feel pretty good about coming back.
So tell us what goes on for you guys in the off season here. What are you working on?
And all season, we're just working on getting stronger and, you know, maintaining our speed, getting faster.
How about getting out there running reps at all? Or
Yeah, you gotta have creative excellence. You know, when we're out there doing creative excellence, we work individually. The linebackers, you know, work on the stands and start pushing the sled. We go like some blitzes and plays, and then probably like the last 20 minutes we'll like do 7-on-7.
Who's kind of the workout warrior in the weight room? Who's the guys who impresses you guys, the defensive guys?
I'm one of the guys, you know, who's a workout warrior. Curtis Porter's another one. Eddie Johnson's another one. And Buchanan's another one.
How competitive is that with you guys? You kind of watch and see what the other guys doing and try to.
Yeah, you know, we all, you know, just you know, make sure, you know, everybody get our reps. You know, we probably like joke around, like, well, you can't do this much weight, you can't do that much weight. But you know, we just all in there, you know, being competitive, you know, make sure everybody get it done.
I heard Mike James take some pride in that. Does he stick out to you guys?
Yeah, Mike James, he's a hard worker. Like, you can't take that away from him in the weight room. Just the other day, him and Johnny Paul, you know, kind of got into it in the weight room, you know, by working hard, and you know, he can't keep up with him and stuff like that. So, yeah, Mike James is hard working.
how have you seen the safeties behind you, Vaughn and Ray, kind of develop and mature and kind of take it to the next level?
From last year to this year, you know, it's just like, said like they're more, you know, students of the game, and they're understanding like the defense more. So they're like now they're just there making plays and being where they have to be.
As a freshman, playing that much last year and starting, just what did that experience? How has it helped you? I guess maybe for your development as a player and then for your remaining years.
Starting last year, honestly, it helps me like get a feel for the game more because you know, beginning of the season, you know, when I got in, you know, I didn't pretty much get, you know, that full, you know, feel of the game. But you know, when I started starting, I was like, okay, like this the proper speed, you know, this is how it's gonna go. This is how it is from first quarter to the last quarter. You know, this is what I need to do. So I mean, I just got, you know, like the feel of the game, and
What do you feel now like it's a scenario where you're one of the primary leaders, if not the primary leader on defense?
I mean, yeah, I feel like, you know, my work ethic got me there, and then, you know, the coach is telling me, you know, I need to, you know, step up a bit. You know, some of the guys on the team look up to me, even like some of the older guys, you know, they kind of fall off my lead. So, yeah, I feel like one.
The guys were saying everybody's here for the summer. Is that something that kind of makes things a lot easier to get better as a team?
Yeah, because I think last year, you know, you had some freshmen come in in the first summer, then the other half come in the second summer, and like this year, all the freshmen come in the first summer. So, I mean, we can all just, you know, work as a team. You know, nobody's be left behind.
Where does Chick fit into all this as far as leadership and being a playmaker on defense?
Yeah, Chick, he's more, I won't say more, he lead by example, and on the field, you know, he's vocal, you know, like when I'll be down sometimes, you know, he'll tell me, you know, I got to pick it up, you know, let's go, you know, we got this. So, I mean, Chick, he's a motivator to me.
Do you sense that he's ready to kind of explode onto the scene?
Yeah, I think he is. I mean, he works hard day in and day out, on and off the field. So, yeah, he's one of them guys.
A lot of the Canes fans don't know about Ladarius, besides the fact that he finished spring on top of the depth chart.
Yeah.
What did you see from him? What did you heard from him? What did you see from him in spring?
But there's, you know, he's a transfer, you know, from Fort Scott. But when he came in, you know, he just got straight to business. You know, went straight to the playbook, you know, started working hard, you know, been out there on the field, you know, doing what he have to do. So, you know, looking at him, I just see hard work and dedication.
That junior college experience, did you tell that helped him a little bit in terms of experience?
Yeah, I think so, because, you know, I heard him, you know, talking about, you know, his junior college experience there. You know, it was just like, you know, it's totally different from here. So, you know, he kind of had to adjust from, you know, the junior college experience and then, you know, bring it here. But, I mean, he told me, like, because, man, personally, like, we good friends, so, you know, he just told me, like, man, it was different. And he's like, you know, that experience that he had at, you know, Fort Scott, you know, helped him out here.
Did you sense that he's pretty hungry and feels there's really a chance?
Yeah, I mean, you can see it, you know, when we got there doing 7-on-7 1-on-1s, you know, he's just real competitive.
What's kind of the off-season thing that we don't really know about as people who don't get to see the program? What really goes on as far as I mean, because August is a long ways away.
Yeah, I mean, off season wise, I mean, we do, like I said, we work out, we lift, we run, we do creative excellence.
What does that mean?
Creative excellence is like, we just go out there, do individual drills, no coaches out there, so it's just the players. So we're out there doing individual drills, and probably like then we'll come together as a team. So it's almost like a practice, really.
And is it like when you guys are in the offseason that you kind of become the coaches, like where you bring guys in here and seniors get up and take on just like the coaches would maybe during the season?
Yeah, just the other day we had creative excellence. Offense on the field and defense was upstairs watching film. So.
And who kind of initiates that?
Just like some of the seniors, some of the leaders, in different position groups. Like I know yesterday, Brandon McGee and Ray Armstrong, they took over in the DB meeting, and me and Ray Buchanan, we took over in the linebacker meeting. So yeah, it's just like the players are the coaches right now.
And do the coaches tell you before they let you go what they want to see from you, or you kind of make it up?
No, I mean, like before the coaches, before we ended spring period, they told us, what we need to work on, some things, we need to look at, and, we just took it from there.
Okay. That's right.
Okay.